Hey everyone, it's Jimmy here. I hope that you are doing amazingly well, that you are safe and sound. And I just want to ask you a quick question. So I'm wondering how many of you would like to build an online course, but you simply don't know how to do it. So either you face some fears that you don't know how to solve, or perhaps when you look at this entire process, it's just overwhelming and you have no idea how to get started. So I'd like to ask you about it because I've been thinking about building some type of free online training. So recently, to give you some context, by the way, I'm writing a book about this topic right now. And I attended the training done by Talker Max, who's a best-selling author. He sold a couple of million copies of his book. And together with his company, Describe Media, they did this amazing free online training. So I attended it and I was just amazed how much value they gave absolutely for free. And I started getting those ideas. Hey, so many people have been asking me about building their first course. Why don't I do something similar? Why don't I just jump on a Zoom call and take people for a step-by-step process for building their first course? So first of all, I would like to ask you whether this is something that sounds interesting to you. And also I'm curious to hear from you, what are some of the biggest challenges when building a course? Because some of you watching this, maybe you already have a course and you want to build more, but you have no idea how to do it, and maybe you have some limiting beliefs, or there's certain things, certain stumbling blocks that you cannot overcome, and it seems like you can't overcome them. But probably for the vast majority of you, you've been thinking about building a course, but every time you want to take that step, something is holding you back. And again, it could be some type of fear, right? Whether it's fear of rejection, fear of failure, embarrassment, all of those different things, or perhaps the perceived complexity. When you think about building a course, and especially being in front of the camera, you may be wondering, well, how do I do it? There are so many different steps. It's so complicated. Me presenting in front of a camera, and by the way, how would I film it? I cannot afford a movie crew. I can't film myself because I'm not a technical person. So there could be a bunch of different things in your head now. So I would like to ask you, what are some of your biggest challenges? Like if you could jump on a call with somebody who has been doing it for 7 years nonstop, what are some of the questions you would want to have the answer to? Okay, so let me know, post comments. I want to hear from you because I'm really thinking about doing something like this. Definitely not in the next 7 days, because I literally want to finish my manuscript in the next 7 days. I'm pushing everything to the limit, sitting down every day, doing 4,000 words per day, and I just feel on fire, right? So I just want to focus on this. But I think potentially in 10 days from now, roughly 2 weeks from now, I'm thinking about doing a training like this. Just let me know what you think. This is a totally spontaneous video. I just came up with this and I figured, why not share this with the community? My good friend Johannes, who's the founder of the Nomad Cruise, he always tells me, bro, whenever you have an idea, don't think about it for too long. Just share it with the community. Ask people and they'll tell you the truth, right? So let me know what you think about all of this. And yeah, guys, I want to wish you an amazing week ahead. Stay safe. And just keep your eyes on the positive. I know the situation is pretty tricky. I know that people are suffering. More and more people are dying. I know it's fucking terrible in many ways. But at the same time, I also believe that you can always find something positive in any situation. And I always like to ask this crazy question. And you may think that I'm really insane asking this. But I keep asking myself and all of my friends this one simple question. What could you do so the next few months are some of the best months of your life? And when you really keep asking yourself this question, you will come up with some type of answers, right? I spoke to some friends who started meditation practice and they've always wanted to do it, but they kept procrastinating. And finally they figured, well, I have no choice now. I'm sitting at home all day long. I mean, what are my excuses? So they started that. Some people started taking care of their physical fitness, right? Some people are trying to build a business online. Myself, I'm just writing a book like crazy. Every day I wake up and I sit here and I bang out as many words as possible, and then I do workouts and other things. And then in the evening, like around this time, is like 10 p.m., I sit back and I just keep writing and writing and writing. So I feel like going through this crisis situation is all about not focusing on the negative and watching news all day long, but it's about trying to find something positive in it and really try to embrace the stoic approach that things are not good or bad, they just are. Right? Now, logically, this may not make that much sense, but it doesn't matter because once you embrace this approach, things just become so much better, right? And essentially, you shape your reality, right? The reality is an illusion. You can bend your reality to your will. Anyway, I don't want to go on another rant because I can sense this video getting into another, 20 or 30 minutes. So I'm gonna stop it now. Have fun, let me know, and speak soon.